Welcome to the Alignment Modality. My name is Paul Quinton. I'm a teacher, channel, spiritual coach, and mentor. So I've been involved in the esoteric all of my life, growing up with a family of psychics and healers, and I've been doing this work now for 22 years, full time. And it's been my greatest honor to assist people. And I really want to bring this alignment modality to you now, especially in the year of 2026, as we are navigating human consciousness on a global scale like we've never done before. And it's bringing up all kinds of traumas and questions around who we are, what we are, and how we navigate this emotional body and this stress and struggle and anxiety that's been coming up. So that's mainly my work when I work one-to-one, and also in the teaching of the alignment modality, the 4-part modality. So what is the alignment modality? It's a 4-part healing system, channeled, working live with the non-physical. It's here to help you navigate through the emotional body, the ego mind, the survival and servitude. So as I said, 4 parts. Generally, you will do each module. It takes about 3 months, maybe 2 to 3 months, depending on the group between each module. It gives you time to integrate. Module 1 is really about getting the ego, the conscious mind, to relax, to allow something greater, something wiser to open up within the heart chakra, within the whole entire being. We start to work on the cells through energy and healing. You also get activations like you would say in Reiki, very different. You get a set of symbols as well and a whole workbook to work through. You don't have to work through the workbook. It's more for your information and just explaining what we're doing, giving more because mostly on the workshops it's a lot of practical and receiving healing and activations, and we do sort of a lot of deep meditations to awaken aspects of your consciousness that have been asleep or denied, and it's really about getting the trauma out of the body, out of the cells, out of the soul and the subconscious. And so obviously we do neural pathway reprogramming as well. So module 1 really is about the conscious mind, understanding what the ego is doing, and getting it to soften its approach to life so you can start to live more at the soul level as a conscious being. Module 2 is all about shadow. So this is about your own shadow or your own denied, repressed trauma, but also shadow components that have been placed upon us through various means and different energies. But I won't go into all that now, but basically what it does is it starts to free up the imprints that have been placed upon us that would sort of cause us to capitulate unconsciously. Then module 3 is really about your connection to the non-physical. It's really about starting to connect in with energy, with consciousness. This is where we bring the science of Einstein, Dr. Emoto, and Bruce Lipton. So we explain the genetics, we explain the water of the body, how it affects us. But more importantly, I mean, you can read about all that stuff, but we integrate it through shall we say, a healing process, so you can start to understand it and start talking to those parts of yourself that you may have not known how to do before or were conscious of. So we really introduce the imagination, and throughout all 4 modules you have psychic intuitive development is all through all 4 modules. So that's a really important part of the work, really, because they are skills that you're going to have for the rest of your life. They're going to allow you to discern. They're going to stop you from giving your power away. And also, the beautiful part about this is understanding why you've been abused and abandoned and betrayed, for example. And it shows us how to understand the magnetics of what we're drawing into ourselves and why we keep repeating patterns, and how to sort of break those patterns. And you will break those patterns, because once you understand the universal truth of why things are happening, life takes on a very simpler space, and you can really navigate what you might have thought was sort of insurmountable before. So it's a wonderful deep dive into the consciousness and how to evolve quite quickly. Really, it's all about evolving. And then module 4 is really about how you connect to the higher aspects of yourself, the energy that put you on the planet, the energy that keeps your heart beating. And we do some channeling. We teach you to start channeling as well, which is fantastic. and you'll be amazed at the information that you can bring through for your own soul. So it's very rewarding, very empowering, and it takes you to a next level of your consciousness or next level of your evolution. So why come on? It's the importance of now, because collectively we are going through a shift like we've never done before. And this year is bringing up all of the denied, repressed trauma in the human collective consciousness, but also within us. This is why you've had panic, anxiety, why there's been sort of pains in the body. Other people around you are maybe freaking out, maybe going to anxiety, can't seem to get questions to why they're feeling certain ways. Maybe they've lost part of their, shall we say, confidence or strength. And it's basically what's happening is the ego that has sort of been running our lives is having to take a back seat and make way for our higher consciousness, higher self or soul presence to be moving in. And this is a planetary thing. This is beyond humanity. This is about the earth and its consciousness as well. So working now on this journey of self-inquiry is more important because we must start to navigate out of the trauma, the cyclical nature of our experiences that have kept us in servitude and survival mode. We really need, as a planet, to be coming out of that victimhood and start empowering ourselves now and trusting our own inner feelings and that drive towards not so much perfection, because we're already perfect. We're just conditioned not to feel it, but taking the pressure off of milestones and expectations and living more in the present moment where we can receive from our higher self and higher consciousness. So as we know on the planet, there's a lot of trauma and chaos going on at the moment. This is all a reflection of our inner world. This is a reflection of what has been denied, what has not been brought to the light. And this is why polarity is in such resonance hell, shall we say, why it's breaking itself from one another, because this is happening on a micro, macro level. It's happening in our cellular network, but it's also happening out on the global stage. So what we're finding now, working on ourselves now, really not only assists human consciousness, also ourselves, but we are in alignment with, shall we say, the universal construct and what is being asked of us as human beings as we navigate this human life, as we're coming now out of that power play of, shall we say, separation and illusion. We're now coming back into collective consciousness, full awareness, basically being more consciously aware of our soul energy as we go through our day to day. The pain points. So that's why we do these courses. We want to navigate through our pain, understand why we are suffering, why we're in servitude, why we can't sort of reach that enlightenment. So yes, of course, we work on your anxiety, your panic, your fear, your abuse, your betrayal, your abandonment, your loneliness, the separation that you feel. These are all the shadow components. So they are addressed. Number one, they are addressed. So you will have a chance to heal. And on the workshop, you get live healing as well, individually and collectively, because each group that comes together has had lives together, even though you not physically know each other in this life. So that takes on different energy as well. And it's amazing what comes up and the healing. And of course, we work very much on the ancestral line, because the ancestral line, a lot of that negative voice that you have in your head is not yours, it's your ancestors. So we start to break that up and transform that, and the healing that happens for so many souls that are connected to you, it's a domino effect and trickles through all timelines, and that's the beauty about it, is the deep emotional body healing and the ancestral work. And we also give you essences as well, planet essences, which are there to trigger different parts of your consciousness, and you get 2 per module, so you have 8 all up, and they are all designed, like I said, to start to trigger things, to get things moving, to awaken what is suppressed, what has been denied. And also some of them are preparatory for the next level, and also for you to hold more light in the body, because this is all about raising your vibration, changing the frequency, and bringing you back into a space of healing, because you are already perfect, you're already powerful, you're just conditioned not to feel it. You're not less than, and you're certainly not a victim, even though your mind may have told you you're a victim at some stage, or you're caught in victimhood in a loop of consciousness because you haven't understood the magnetics, why you've created that in the first place. So we explain the truth about why we're on this planet, how to navigate consciousness, how to heal and transform ourselves easily and effortlessly without it becoming debilitating, because it's debilitating and people don't want to go and feel their pain. We understand that, but we use universal law to transform emotions, which is fantastic, because when you start to work with law-based and science as well, it will transform. It's the mathematics that the universe is written on, and it's really easy and digestible once you come on, because a lot of people come on, oh, I'm not spiritual, won't be able to do this, won't be able to do that. After the first practical on module 1 of the first evening, your vibration changes straight away, and you're amazed. And every group that I've done, they soften, they awaken, they're happy to be there, they feel more excited, they feel empowered. Wow, I really picked stuff up that I never thought I could pick up before. And it's really a beautiful moment when people start to remember who they really are. So this is a lovely journey, and it's a very, very safe space as well. And we do everything in alignment with how you're feeling, what you're going through as well. So everything is brought to the table for you. So that's it, sort of really in a nutshell, in the sense of how it can help you. And as I said, how it can help you. And this is a time when, as I said before, to embark on a journey of self-inquiry, because this is about healing, but it's about learning as well. Because like I said, once you understand the magnetics of the planet, why we draw things in, why we create things, we even redefine the word karma, because it's not what you think it is. We also show you how to speed time up and slow it down, because time is an illusion. We actually remove the imprint of linear time from your cellular network, so you're not caught in that frenzy of milestone and expectation as well. So it's really, I suppose, assisting you to assist yourself, because once you become cognizant of your inner self and who you truly are, there's an automatic freedom that opens up in you, and it's amazing, because it can move mountains, and it can change your career, it can bring you into the right relationship very, very quickly, because you understand that when we are non-physical beings first, as soon as we think of something through our imagination, we instantly can manifest it, because that's what we're moving into now. This is what all of this new earth consciousness is about. It's about telepathy, instant manifestation, but more importantly, walking as a human being, as a conscious human being. So it's going to waken up all of that misinformation you've been fed through media, societal programming, your parents' belief systems, the ancestral, all of it will start to let go, and you'll start to awaken, and you will intuit your own ideas, your own belief systems, your own awareness, not all the rigidity that's been placed upon us. And we've all been stuck in it, and we're all survivors now, trying to come out of that consciousness that has kept us in servitude, kept us in negative thinking, kept us small. It's not, we're not in that era anymore. As separation, survival, it's all a choice now. You can either stay in that old way of living, or you can decide to step into your power. And this is what the alignment modality is all about. It's about allowing you to step into your power easily and effortlessly as possible, without all that fear debilitating you. So in summary, this is the right time. If you've had a call, if you're sick and tired of not having real answers, sick and tired of being stuck in a rut, can't get out, don't understand why the relationship's not working, why you can't get out of your job, where's the inspiration, where's the purpose, this helps you come into alignment with that. You have all of the or all of your answers are already within you. We just help you awaken them. So, we actually don't really learn anything new. We just remember what we already know. So this is really about removing that conditioning. And so you become a sovereign being walking in your human body. So this is a 4-part modality. It will last generally 12 to 14 months, spaced out. So it gives you time for integration. There's lots of support as we go. You can do practicals with the other students. We have catch-ups. There's plenty of support as well. We even do a post catch-up after each module just to go through questions. We do a lot of healing. You get a lot of healing as well, which is very, very important because we are all suffering on some level deep down, and we need to know why we're suffering. We need to bring that consciousness to the surface. So this is really a deep dive into the subconscious, to the soul, to everything that's been denied and repressed, to awaken you as a conscious human being. Thank you.